So welcome everybody to the World of Ability. I do here every Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. Um, and everybody's welcome to join us. And so I am here with our friend Myron today. So welcome Myron.
Thank you for having me, Miss Emily.
So you tell us a little bit about who you are, how you do. I know you have talking about real fathers.
Yes, my name is Myron Gunnells, and I'm the founder of Real Fathers Inc. And I created this back in June of 2023. We're a 501c organization, and we help single dads. The organization is called Real Fathers Inc. I was in a situation that my wife passed away back in 2011, and there wasn't any help for no dads out here. Everything designed around the women. I get it, I understand. But what about the men that want to raise the kids and stuff? So we come with education, mentorship, and counseling. And on the education side, wanted to get into the trade school, uh, commercial driver's license, and community college because I want the guys to have some type of trade. Because if you don't, you won't show your kids how to get out of poverty, and your kids are still being that same cycle of being in poverty. So I want to prevent that and help these dads to raise these kids to help the community out.
Yeah, this is really important. I mean, there are single dads with single moms too, but um, so I kind of thinking maybe I already sort of said, but kind of what inspired you to get this started with the real others.
Because I've been through the situation and I was just at home sitting, thinking, figuring out what I wanted to do in my second half of life and, go to church every day, every Sunday and Bible study and stuff. And, God just put it on me to get out here and start helping dads. Uh, he knew what I went through with the homelessness and everything. So, yeah, so it ain't no better time to do it yourself. So,
Right. Um, so I know that you're looking to have an event coming up here on Father's Day. You want to say
yes,
a little
we
more about
do
that?
events. We do events on the day before Father's Day, where we have guest speakers. Uh, then we do gift cards and swag bags for the dads, and then we have motivator speakers, and we have dinner for them, just to let them know that it's somebody here that know what you're going through and trying to have resources to help you out to get you back on your feet.
Which is important. Um, um, uh, so, um, if somebody was interested in like coming to the event, um, like how would they get a hold of you or like where
You
is it
can
or like how yeah, a little more.
you can contact at my email address is at Myron at realfathersinc.org. That's MIRAN at realfathersinc.org. Or you can go on my website at realfathersinc.org. Sign up for the newsletter we be having every month. And you can contact me by phone. My number is 480-450-7358.
Awesome. Um and I know we
And
have
then we looking for committee people and board members. So. You want to
Awesome.
be a board member and have the experience, let's contact me. Let's sit down and talk and see how we can move forward. And Mood is nonprofit worldwide.
Okay. Um, let's see. So, uh, so if so, it's good. Am I gonna be in Arizona? Or you're
Yes,
at?
it's
Or,
going to be in Arizona.
okay. Yeah, I think we're still looking for uh, uh speakers at someone for that, right?
You said what now?
Yeah, we're still looking for speakers and different things for that,
Yes.
right?
Yes, it's still looking for speakers and volunteers and things.
Um, so I like your logo. How did you come up with your thing for
I
your
had
logo?
a guy, Michael Gray. He know a guy that designed logos and stuff, and he came up with this one. I got a couple more, and I like it, so I told him, yeah, I wanna, and I like this color scheme on it too. So
Yeah, sounds good. Uh, uh, yeah, good. All right. Yeah, so it'll be creating stuff for your event coming up. Um, and so on. Oh, hi Sue.
Happy Saturday.
Happy
happy
Saturday.
Saturday, Miss Sue. How you doing?
Look
Good.
who we
How are
have
you
on here,
guys?
Sue. We have Mr. Myron here.
So happy to see you. How you guys doing?
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
doing good.
Beautiful. Yeah, we're live at rugby right now. Alana's game just ended. They're running a little behind right now, so we have one more coming up in about 40 minutes, I believe. There's a game
Oh,
next. They're
okay.
20-minute games. I can kind of give you a view behind me where the game's getting underway over there. But
It
I
look pretty
we're
cold over there.
when the sun's out, it feels good. When the sun goes behind the clouds, I need my blanket. It's one of those days where it's just borderline. It's in the 50s and there's a breeze. So,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
yeah, I brought the
We're
bag of blankets out and it
104
warmed up a
today.
little.
So we're 104 today. So
Oh my
Yeah, that's quite the difference.
God. Yeah, I don't think they'd want to
Thanks,
plug
Myron.
me in 104.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
just
both.
rub it in, Myron.
Well,
Boy.
it's been nice here. It's been nice for in the winter times. Uh, since I've been here, I've been here like 10, 11 years. So this is the nicest winter I ever had since I've been here. So I'm enjoying
Oh.
it.
So have
Well,
you ever lived somewhere where you had snow in the winter?
oh yeah, I used to stay in Ohio, so I understand
Oh, yeah.
that.
You
I
know
used
real
to
well.
stay by Lake Erie, so yeah, I
Oh, right
understand
by
the
the
lake.
lake. Yeah, okay. You're official.
Yeah, 'cause I used to get below zero and stuff. I used to hate it. I'm like, man. So yeah, I stayed up there for like 4 or 5 years and stuff, and
Had enough.
I'm like, man, I got to go back home. You know, my home is in Arkansas. That's where I was born at, and I was
Ah,
raised in Memphis and stuff. So yeah, in between them two, and then I was like, then it started getting cold there. I'm like, I got to find somewhere else to go, and came out here in '07 in Arizona. So
in a good spot, so you stayed.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So when I came here in October of '07, it was like 90 some degrees. And I was like, oh yeah, this gonna be my retirement state.
Nice.
So
Oh,
yeah, and then I just started working on my nonprofit and stuff. So yeah, man, it's a good thing I did. I'm out here because I don't think I would have started it back home because there's so much ruckus and stuff like that. So,
Oh, good. You know what? I just realized my battery has tanked more than I realized. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a moment and go grab my keys because I think I need to go back to the car and get my cord so I can be charged up enough. Otherwise, I'm
right.
falling off of here pretty quick. So I'll be back on in just a moment.
All righty.
All right. Um, so
They're playing rugby, huh?
yeah, rugby, the rugby season.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is that season.
Have you ever played rugby, or, Myron, or
No,
watched
I
it or
watch
anything?
it. Yeah,
Oh,
I watch it, I don't watch it like that, but I know I watch it when they have it at the Olympics and stuff like that, or catch it on Sports Center or something like that. So,
oh, okay. Yeah, it's quite
but
the
I'm a big sports fan, so I know
yeah,
about a little bit of all the sports and stuff. So,
yeah. Do you have like a favorite sport, or do you just like all
oh
of them?
yeah, my favorite is football and
Oh,
basketball.
oh, okay.
Then I like golf and tennis too. So,
Oh, but any favorite teams or players or
oh
anybody that
yeah,
you
the
watch in
Lakers my
particular?
team in basketball, and the Broncos my team in football.
Oh boy.
And then I like hockey too. I'll be watching hockey. I like
Yeah.
hockey because they like to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. How about you, Miss Emily? What you
I'm a bit into kind of the sports scenes. I mean, I like basketball and uh volleyball, that kind of thing. So, um, watching the Olympics is always fun. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
You live in Wisconsin too?
yes, I am a Wisconsinite here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You have any
yes,
kids?
but no,
Yeah.
no kids at the moment, but
Uh,
maybe someday. But how are your girls doing?
oh, they doing good, doing good.
Keeping busy, I'm sure.
Yeah, they work and stuff, so I barely get to see them.
Um,
And plus, I help. I'm trying to help take care of my mom, but that's a hassle in itself.
but yeah,
Yeah. So,
but um, let me
have
see.
we talked? You ain't got a hold of Mr. Barry Short yet, huh?
Uh, Not yet, but I'm looking, hoping to here really soon. Um, Hopefully we can get that taken care of. So for everybody out there, uh, Barry Shore is our uh, ambassador of joy. And he has this program called the Everywhere Card, which is connected with Visa.
Right,
And so for uh, every $100, every card you spend, well, each card you spend $100. Um, and for each $100, $3 is donated back to your organization. So, um, uh, it's a pretty good program. I think that he's something that up and going.
right.
Um, so maybe I could bring up the site here to show everybody here quick. Um, And so here is so it's everywherecard.com. Powers your sports to give no cost to your cause. And if you're spending on stuff that you get anyway, it's all good. And so, and the card can be used worldwide and store online, wherever Visa can be
Oh, okay.
used. Fee subscriptions, apps, and so on. So this is the actually here's Barry right here. And let's see. Yeah. So you have anything you want to say about the Everywhere card? I know we've got it set up with Project I Heard and a few other people at on, and so that's what we were talking about.
Say it's a great program because really you're buying a gift card. You're getting $100 gift card. You get to spend that whole $100, and it's the company on the back end that donates the $3 back to your organization. So it's but as fruitful of a fundraiser as you can do because you literally aren't losing anything along the way. You're not donating directly out of your pocket. It's actually just going directly to the organization from Visa. It's like you
Right, you
can't beat
can't
that.
beat that.
It's pretty amazing.
Right.
So that's all. Yeah, I saw you're sharing the screen. That's perfect because that's what's happening, and organizations anywhere can get involved in that and participate. So I would love to see more and more groups getting on board with that because that truly is a gift that exists. So, and
Right,
actually, did you
right.
get a chance to share like with him being the ambassador of joy? Did you get to touch a little bit on just what exactly does he all do? Do you still have the website up, Emily?
Oh, not yet. I did say he was the best of joy. I was sharing the everywherecard.com. But I could bring up Barry's site too. But yeah, he's the best of joy. He's connected with our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin, through the Happy Neighborhood Project. And then he has like smile cards, and so on. So let me, and then has done like a podcast. He has his own podcast, and he's done one with our Chief Happiness Officer as well. And he's written a few books. I mean, so he's done a lot, or is doing a lot. Um, so they can get his ebooks. Uh, so Barry has uh, very interesting background, and Harry has I can't talk today. Harry got to where he is right now. With becoming a quadriplegic, and he swims a couple miles a day, and so I would encourage everybody to uh, check him out, or look him up. Um, and so yeah, here's his website, barryshore.com. And so on. So yeah. Yeah, if you ever get to meet Barry, it's a treat. So which I know Sue can attest to for sure. But Myron at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah,
No,
nothing
I
quite
met
like
Mr.
a real
Barry.
interaction one-on-one with him.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's
I did an
he's
interview with him.
Yeah, his mission is to give $1 billion to charity without costing anybody a penny. So that's his biggest thing at the moment.
It's huge.
But yeah, all
Well,
better that serve joy.
that is perfect. And so I want to backtrack for a second here. I believe if you guys already talked about what Real Fathers is all about.
We did
Yes,
a little bit.
did it.
Yeah.
And we just, it'll be 3 years in June. So I'll be breaking the 3 year mark.
Excellent.
And
It's awesome. It's
oh,
awesome.
yes, yes. So now it's just trying to just get the word out there, get awareness and stuff, because it's a lot of dads I talk to is don't have the support out there just for anything.
And I see we
So
have Dr. Harvey here now too. Hi, Dr. Harvey.
how
Hi
are you
there.
doing, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
And actually, do you two gentlemen know each other?
No, ma'am, I do not know
Oh
Mr.
my
Gunnells.
goodness. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I would love it if you two could introduce yourselves to each other. Myron, you want to tell them about your organization?
Oh yes, my name is Myron Gunnells. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and my organization is called Real Fathers Inc. We help single dads out with education, mentorship, and counseling. And the reason why I came up with the organization is because back in 2011, my wife passed away. We had two daughters, and there was only 10 and 7 when she passed away.
Oh,
And there weren't any resources or any type of support system out here for dads. And I'm like, wow, man, that's crazy.
Huh?
And so in June of 2023, we formed the organization Real Fathers Inc. We're a 501c organization, and we just want to help dads with education, mentorship, and counseling. And on the education side, I want to get into the trade schools, commercial driver license, and community college. Yeah, I want the guys to have some type of career, because if you don't, you still gonna be in that circle of poverty. So why not have a career and show your kids? Your kids will follow you, because your kids don't want to let your dads down. Because my two daughters have their careers. My oldest daughter is Yoshika. She's 25, and she's into the medical field, and she do dialysis right now. And my youngest is Yoshika. She's 22, and she's into the daycare scene. She loves kids. Kids love her. It's like a magnet. And so I understand, I get it, but at the same time, what about the men who want to raise their kids and need that resource?
you're right. There's very little resources out there for single fathers.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot out there for single mothers.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't discriminate, because we all human out here. You know, we didn't ask to put in the predicament we got put in, and the women didn't have no, can't predict what's going to happen to them. So I get it. I understand about all of that. But it's just how the system is set up. It's not designed around men.
No, and yet more and more men are ending up staying at home,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and the wives go out and go to work.
Right, right. And
Well,
so,
sorry, I was just gonna ask Dr. Harvey if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself too. So, Myron knows a little of your background, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy each other a lot here.
Um, what do I do? I help
What don't
people
you
live.
do?
Yeah, what don't I do? I help people live longer, better. Live better, longer, naturally. You'd think after all this time I'd had that memorized. Live better, longer, naturally. And I do that through nutrition, balancing your microbiome. And when I do that, it fixes your immune system, because that's the only way you're going to survive in the world today. Even if you're out where Sue is, out in what looks like the wilderness, it's probably not, but it looks like it. The air
Rugby
you
over here.
breathe, there's games going on. The air that you breathe is just as toxic there as it is anywhere else.
Right.
And in fact, the air in your house is probably dirtier than out there where Sue is.
Yeah.
So I try to help people live their lives longer. And I start with nutrition.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a diabetic, we can get your A1C down to 6.4 or less and off of your meds in 90 days.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
wow.
Right. And you want to get off of the meds.
Right,
Of
right.
course, if enough people get off of the meds, your younger daughter who's in dialysis is going to run out of a job,
Yeah.
because it's the diabetes and the insulin and the meals we eat. What we found out is everybody has a problem with blood sugar.
Yeah.
Everybody has high spikes. And the key is, how do you control the spikes? But by not controlling the spikes, that's how people end up in their 40s and their 50s, and the doctors say, well, look, you got stage 3 kidney disease. Now, they're not going to dialysis at that point, but that's just a hoot and a holler away unless they make some changes
Right.
in what they're doing. And most people don't do that. They don't. I mean, because stage 3 kidney, I feel great, but I don't have any problems. And it's worse than high blood pressure.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I mean, because your kidneys filter everything,
Yeah.
and they filter all the trash and everything out, and then they become clogged. And then what happens? That's when you need dialysis.
Oh, okay.
So if you set your body up to heal, which is what it wants to do, then you beat the dialysis machine. And we have protocols that we put people on if they've got stage 3 or even stage 4 kidney disease. I don't do that. I have a doctor I work with in Virginia,
Uh-huh.
and that's what he does.
Oh, okay.
We can just diagnose it.
Where are you located at?
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay.
But everything I do is virtual.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, I gave up the brick and mortar years ago.
But he has no walls. He is unlimited.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I am. I am unlimited. Oh, there's.
If I wave high enough, you might see me behind him.
Mr.
Let's
Kirk.
see.
Which game is this?
Which game? Rugby.
For
our daughter's in the tournament here. Her team will be playing in about 10 minutes or so. So I'm actually gonna go off screen for the 20 minutes of her game, and then I'll be back. But yeah, there's 2 other teams playing right now. This is the Wisco Sevens. So they're playing 7 on a team right now. And our team has 1 more game yet, and that's the one that she's in. So
and rugby is different than rugby's played with a ball, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got the same
Like a tennis
flavor
net.
as football, but the clock doesn't stop. It's just one person goes down, you protect your ball, you keep going, or the other team could steal it, and you just keep going. But it's full on tackle, and they have the only
Wait,
protection they have is a mouth
what
guard.
kind of tackle?
It's full on tackle. I mean, they tackle to the ground, and
Right,
there's no
right.
pads.
And,
These
and they
girls are
don't even
tough.
got shoulder pads or nothing. I said them the real football players.
You got that right. It would hurt. I think about it at the high school what the guys are like. I mean, they do fine, but I think they'd be impressed if they understood how tough this is.
Right, right. With no pads,
But
I
it's
nothing.
understand because I've seen it on cable. It's a big thing in England
yeah.
or
Yeah.
Europe. Yeah. And it looks really I mean the idea is it's like catch the rabbit or whatever they call the person with the ball.
Pretty much, yeah. Just it's a big game of keep away in some respects, especially when they're playing only 7 on a team because they have 7s and they have 15s, and that refers to how many players are on your team. And it just depends on the time of year, what league they're playing. And right now it happens to be 7s, and it's a fast game because if somebody just gets around the other team, it's sprint to the end. Oh, just like what's happening right now. The girl that has she is fast and she's gonna score.
I guess
She
I guess
just
it's
ran
I guess it's like 4-on-4 hockey
kind of
versus
like that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. So
it goes real fast and it's whoever the strongest skater is.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
Man.
this is
don't think
a lot of fun, and I didn't know anything about rules of rugby until she joined last fall, and it's been a big fast learning curve, but it's fun. It is so fun to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
does she like it? I
She
guess she
loves it. Yep.
it lets her get out of her aggressions.
Yeah. When she was little, she was always talking like, someday I want to play football. I'm going to play football. And it's like, wow, she didn't really want to play football when it's just her. You know, she'd be the only girl on the field with all the guys. And then this opportunity came up. She's like, huh. They had a try rugby event after school one day, and she went to it. Actually, it was like, it was on I still remember it was a Thursday. I remember on Wednesday after school, she said, Mom, you have to come pick me up after after this try rugby thing. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, okay. So I picked her.
You didn't have to sign a release.
Not for that, not for that day. Just to see what it's like. But after
Ah,
that, yes. That was just the opportunity to find out what's it all about and how does the game play. And
Right.
so she did that and loved it, and she's been in it ever since.
it looks like it's a little chilly there. What is it like around 40?
It's 53-ish. When the sun comes out, it's beautiful. When the wind slows down, it's beautiful. But when the sun's hiding and the breeze kicks up, it's a little chilly, which is what it's doing right now. So
It's about 85 degrees here.
yeah, Myron was rubbing it in. He's got 104. Like, yeah, that's not here yet. I'm not sure how much the
Right.
girls would like playing if it was that warm.
Yeah, but they're running. It doesn't bother them.
Yeah, this is good for them. This is
Not
perfect.
not only that, at their age, their blood is hot.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you
Yeah, I
get
didn't get
older, your
cold
blood
then.
gets colder and colder.
That's where I'm at right now.
Right.
It's tough to stay warm enough. One of the other moms out here was saying she's a reptile because same. She very much goes with the whatever the weather is. That's how she's feeling. So yeah,
Well,
Man.
that's why I live in Dallas.
yeah,
I grew up in St. Louis, and I want to tell you,
I know how you feel.
the last year we were there, we had four snowstorms between January, well, actually, between December and April.
oh
I said, I'm going
yeah.
someplace where it's warm.
You like me.
Yeah. Smart move. But do you have a water ski team there? That's the big question. Because ironically, where it's nice and cold up here, we've got more water ski teams, show ski teams than anywhere else in the entire world. It's
Oh yeah, yeah,
crazy
I can
how
believe
many
that.
are here.
I am hesitating because we used to have one, and I don't know if we still do.
Really? Okay.
But there was you'd have to see this sort of like where you are in that area, and then
Hmm.
there was a lake, not a big lake, you
Just
know,
big enough.
probably 300 yards, probably maybe 500 yards, and
Okay.
they had a jump,
Oh
and
yeah.
it was wide enough that they could turn. So yeah, I mean, because we would go by there in the summer, they'd be practicing during the day.
Mhm.
I
Nice.
thought it was really neat. So do they do that in the lake, right?
Yes.
And
It depends on
where
where you
you're
are. We're on a lake. There's several teams that ski on rivers around here too.
so you're on Lake Michigan. So how warm does that
Um,
water get? Maybe
so
45, 50 degrees.
so we don't ski on that one because that's a little cold all year. We're on Pewaukee Lake, which is a small one near it. Now, I say that, but we actually have skied on Lake Michigan before, but on oh my god, that's some cold water all year, and you got to
How
go on the right
how
time
how
because
deep
it
is
can
your
get
lake?
bad.
How deep is your lake?
On the end where we ski, it's only maybe 12 feet, but on the other end, it goes down like 90.
Oh,
So it's a
So there's
little
a dam
warm.
that was
It's a
put in.
little warmer where you ski.
Yeah, not
I
yet,
had a
but yes.
I had a friend that I went to medical school with, and he lives in Winnipeg, and I probably talked him into buying a boat because I told him how
Nice.
great it was.
Aw.
And he takes the boat out and he calls me up and he says, the boat cracked in half.
Oh no.
too
What?
cold.
Well, he was out there in a storm and the lake was only 10 feet deep. And he got to the crest of the wave and went down and it broke it.
Wow.
Probably wasn't a very good boat either to do that, but
Yeah, but still, oh,
he
that's a
gave up
scary
boating
moment.
that year.
I
Yeah.
bet he did.
He went to farming.
Wow.
You know, that I didn't really have anything to say to him. I said, well, you knew it was 10 feet deep, right? Well, yeah, but I didn't think it would go down and crack. Okay. But it was fully loaded. So when you get into that trough,
Oh,
you're dropping down and you're going to keep going just because of the weight.
Oh, yeah.
whew. Oh, well, it was good that you encouraged him to do it.
I,
Unfortunate, he made a bad choice in execution there, but it's okay. That's how we learn.
yeah, well, he said, I'm not going to buy another boat. And I said, that's a good idea.
Find a friend that has one and throw him some gas money. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I had somebody offer to fill my big boat up. I had a big 36-foot boat. And I said, you don't want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. When it got to $50, he stopped. I said, oh, you ought to keep going. It's got another 100 or so to go. Really? Yeah. It was 100 gallons of yeah, it was I think it was 250-gallon tanks.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I mean unless you're on blue water, you're never going to use that much gas
Yeah.
because we were on a lake that was 1200 shoreline miles.
Ah,
And at the dam, it was 600 or 700 feet tall, deep,
wow.
and it bordered Oklahoma and Texas.
Oh.
And there was no law on that lake. That's when I got a double barrel pump action shotgun, and that became the law.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
That
mean
sounds real sketch.
now the sheriff's on both sides, but the Oklahoma people had law. But if it came to Texas, they couldn't come over here, right? Because they had no jurisdiction.
Wow. Dang.
I was in the Coast Guard Auxiliary.
Oh,
And
excellent.
you'd just be absolutely surprised at the stupidity of people. Just,
There
just,
are no limits.
just stupid. No, there aren't. They're just stupid. One guy had a 28-foot boat with probably a 12-foot beam and had a canopy on top that was an equal to the flying bridge, and there were people on it, and there were a lot of people on the lake. So when that happens, you get a lot of waves.
Mm.
One guy fell off. He didn't even
Ooh.
see it.
Oh, wow.
I went back. I picked him up. I came alongside. Hey, are you missing somebody?
Woo.
Because people don't remember they don't have brakes.
Right.
Nope. Dang.
So, but it was some of my best times were when we were boating.
Excellent. So,
Yeah.
Myron, how about you? You got some lake stories, boating stories? Have you spent much time on the
Nah,
water?
I don't go by the lake too much. I ain't no swimmer, so.
Gotcha. Fishing?
Yeah, I do fishing. I used to fish with my grandmother before she passed away and stuff.
Off the shore, right?
Yeah,
Off of a creek or a river on
yeah,
shore.
yeah. And
Nice.
never in a boat. I was too scared to go into a boat.
What life
Yeah.
jackets are for? Wait, that's
Right,
my
right. But I
mom's
didn't
not
know
a
how
fan
to
of that either.
swim,
But
so I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to take no chances. But yeah, we used to fish, and when we stayed in Arkansas, we used to have this lake up under the hill where we stayed at. We used to go down there and fish a lot. And man, you talking about some great brims and things, catfish. I was like, man, now the fish don't even taste the same like it used to.
No. No.
mm,
When we were lucky because I had my big boat and we had the ski boat and then I had another boat that people slept on because there was no place for people to sleep.
Oh wow.
mm,
But in the slip next to me, these guys were true fishermen and they had an entire kitchen set up. And they
wow.
would come back on Sunday afternoon and they would cook those fish. God, that was good.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Fresh fish out the
sounds
Fresh
amazing.
fish
water.
out of the water. It was just great,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And they cooked it. It was cooked Cajun style.
Yeah,
It was
Awesome.
wonderful.
yeah, yeah. Yep. I used to love it. Man, that fresh fish out the water, that was the best fish to eat.
Yeah, well, now like you say, it doesn't taste the same.
It don't. It don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't even eat fish like that now. I'm like,
All
you
right.
can't eat a lot of stuff now that we used to because they had changed the scheme of it.
No, it's the pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's the pollution. That's how fish eat the plastic and you eat the
Uh-huh.
fish and the plastic's in your head,
Oh, wow.
circulating through your body.
I know. I stopped having to eat. I heard what cheese was made out of plastic. I was like, oh my God.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and continue the conversation. I am actually gonna go off screen for a short time here. The next 20 minutes, our team is just kicking off right now. I'm gonna watch my
Okay.
daughter play and then I will be back.
All
So, and
right.
actually, you guys
Okay.
both have shows you want to talk about and events coming up. And Emily, if you could come back on and help out, I will be back on. I'll be listening, but I'm gonna watch my daughter play for just a little bit here.
All
And then
righty.
after the game's done, we'll be hopping in the car and we'll be on here for the rest of the show.
All right.
You know, I read several years ago that the cheese was made out of plastic and started on fire.
Yeah.
And I went, no.
Yeah, that's why I said, what? It's made up.
And then
I'm
I
like,
went and got a piece of cheese.
read it, like that crafts and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. It was American cheese, Kraft American cheese.
Right. I stopped eating. I was like, man, so I get the real was made out of milk and stuff. And so yeah, I just get the like the block cheese. I don't get that uh single slice cheese.
Pasteurized. Yeah. Anything that you get that is, I won't say anything. Most manufactured food is not good for you.
Right, right, right. That's what I said. I said, man, I gotta stop eating all this processed manufactured food because you don't know what they putting in it because it's
It ain't
just
good.
right, right. It's the bottom of the barrel type stuff.
And talking about the bottom of the barrel, if you buy farm, we'll go and we'll buy salmon. And we can tell whether it was farm raised or fresh
Right.
because it has a different taste and a different texture.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
reason that is they never clean the water that the fish are in.
No. All
So
they
when the
do is
fish
clean.
poop, they eat the
Yeah,
poop.
yeah, yeah. And that's clogging up the water right there.
That's right. I mean, when I was a kid, we had fish, but we had to clean the tank at least
Yeah,
once a week.
yeah, yeah.
Take the little fish out, put them in a pot, clean their bed. So, you figure if we had to do that with little fish,
Right.
what do you do with the big fish? And so
Right,
that's
right.
the big thing now about farm raised anything. It's not healthy for you. It used to be, but it's not now.
Oh no, no, farm stuff is not because they use so much chemicals and stuff now.
They do. And
Yeah.
those chemicals are bad for you.
You right, right, right. All the hormones and growth.
Well, and they affect your brain
Yeah, I
because
can
if
I
you're
can see that.
there is so what is your show?
I'm putting together a show. It's gonna call "Rocking with the Fathers." It's gonna be a podcast where I'll be bringing fathers on and bringing entrepreneurs and the speakers and stuff to talk to the dads and stuff. The dads who want to get on the show and stuff. Ask them questions and things like that, and try to navigate, uh, some resources for the dads and things.
I am looking for a guy. I'll find it in a minute. He
Uh,
does a con he has a group in California and he works with dads, particularly black dads, teaching them how to be dads.
yeah.
What is it? Brian?
Yeah, that might be a good connection for you, Harvey, or Myron, with
Oh, yep.
fathers and
Yeah, I want to get him Brian. You would think. Um, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Brian Hill, Papa Life. Uh, Boy, nothing gets by me doing this. I am fast as a three-legged snail. But I'll give you Brian's information.
Okay.
And he might be somebody who can be a resource for you. I'm going to put this in the chat.
All right.
And he can become, I mean, he might even be able to provide speakers for you, or you could use him as a resource.
Okay.
And if he's helping fathers too, that sounds like it could be a good thing.
Yeah.
A good
I,
collaboration.
I think the podcast we're going to do this Thursday, I'm going to be talking about sleep.
Well, okay. That's a good topic.
It's an important topic. And I've got somebody coming on in 3 weeks, 3 weeks last week, who's going to talk about organic gardening and raising organic foods.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
But I did a little workshop last Tuesday,
Okay.
and I did it on metabolic wellness,
Okay.
but I never got to talk about sleep. And before I've got a couple of programs that I did on sleep, because sleep is really the most important. It's probably more important than what you eat, because when you sleep, you give your body a chance to clean itself up.
Uh-huh.
But you've got to sleep a certain amount of time. You got to have the right conditions for sleeping. And people don't realize that either. You know, it's really good if your room in which you sleep is like 65 to 68 degrees.
That's too cold.
No, actually, well, you're covered, right?
Right.
Yeah, you have a cover, but it keeps things moving in your head because your head is giving off heat.
Oh, okay.
And that's at night, that's when the little street cleaners come out at night to clean your brain. The reason that most people, a majority of people that have dementia, they actually don't have dementia. They have their brain is cluttered with waste.
Yeah, because my mom going through that now.
What through
Dementia, Alzheimer's.
well, yeah, but we can fix that. Now there's a difference between dementia and Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's has some pretty specific markers. But
Well, I
just
need to
like we
talk to
do,
you then so I can see how I can talk to you about her symptoms and stuff because it's like everything she asked me, it don't seem real, but it seemed real to her. Like, I'll give you an example. Okay, she has surgery, she's blind. And
She's blind?
yes, she went blind at the age of 45.
From
Uh,
what?
she had an eye disease, and it ate the back of her cornea. And so she was blind for about 10 years, 10, 11 years. We went to UCLA back in '08, and this doctor we found, he gave her a prosthetic eye, and he told her it was going to last for like 10 years. And that's what it did. It lasted about 10 years. And so she's blind again. So it got so bad they had to take her eyeballs out. And because she was having so much pressure on her eyes. And now it's saying like she think the doctors did like put stuff in her eye to control her body and stuff. And then she said people doing stuff to her that
Did you take her to a psychiatrist? Now,
she
I'm not
won't
telling
go.
don't do that. They're
Oh
not
no,
going to
no, I
help you.
didn't.
Yeah. What did he
I'm,
say?
I didn't do it. I'm still going through it now because don't nobody really want to believe me. And she's
Well,
talking. She'll talk like she got her whole mind, and then, but she only comes to me with it. She don't go to nobody else. So, and then she refused a lot of stuff because she think they trying to harm her.
did she take medicine?
No, she's adamant about not taking no medicine.
Does she drink? She
No,
drinks water, right?
yeah,
I don't mean alcohol, but just regular
uh,
water,
uh,
fluids.
yeah, yeah.
Well, there's stuff we can give her that you mix in a bottle and it's just flavored. That will help her.
No, okay,
The psychiatrist won't help her. He'll want to lock her up.
right, right, right.
I was one of them. They're not going to help you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get your number, Doc. I need to keep in contact with you.
In my entire time in practice, I hospitalized two people.
Oh,
Two.
wow.
One was a 14-year-old girl, and I was absolutely convinced that her mother was going to kill her.
Uh-huh.
And the other one was this. He was in his middle 60s, and he had while he was working with me, he actually actually had some stability in his life because he could very rarely go beyond a year or a year and a half without ending up in an institution. And he was on me. He was like 4 years, and then he had a heart attack.
Uh-huh.
And I told the doctor, I said, don't put him in a private room. I said, best if you just leave him here in what do they call that? Where they intensive care. And he says, well, I can't do that. And I said, well, he's going to end up on the ninth floor, which was the psychiatric floor.
Right,
And
right.
and he was home 2 or 3 days, and his daughter called me, and I said, look, just call an ambulance, take him back. He has to go up on the ninth floor. Um, it- and that's because people's reality, they need the social interaction. They need to be able to touch and see, and that goes a long way with helping people cope.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So
know. See, yeah. Yeah, Doc, I'm gonna have to give you a call and talk to you and see how we can get her back a little bit better than she is, because now she now she don't want to walk her. She's bedbound. She think they doing stuff to her legs and stuff. Like,
She's in bed.
yes.
She doesn't get up and walk.
No,
How old is she?
72.
That's young.
Yeah.
How long has she been in the bed?
She started walking, I said, probably about 3 or 4 months ago.
Why did she end up there?
She think they doing something to her legs. That's the only that's the all because it ain't nothing wrong with her. Uh she got she had brain surgery too. So she had a disease called Chiari malformation, where her skull was too big for her brain was too big for her skull. And they had to open her skull up and stuff.
And
And
drain it. Does she still have the drain?
no, she don't have a drain no more.
That
And
might be her problem.
because she says she got a lot of scar tissue back there, back her neck and stuff
No,
inside.
I mean her brain may be swelling again,
Oh, okay.
because you can see that when people they call it normal pressure hydrocephalus, and that's when there's too much water in her brain. But you're saying the mass of it was too big, not
Yeah.
that there. And what did they do for that? They didn't cut her brain out.
No, no, they just opened her skull up.
They made the skull wider,
Yeah.
put a plate in.
Well, I don't know if they played it or not.
Yeah,
So I don't.
I hope they did. Um, and when did this start?
Well, this started probably back in 2000,
Oh, well, no, that's
2001.
not. That's no. What kind of house does your mother live in? Is it an apartment?
She stayed. I had to put her into a group home, so she stays in a group home. It's like about 6 or 7 people there, and she's on
How long
hospice.
has she been? How long has she been in the group home?
2 months. She was living on her own, but she got so bad where they told her that she couldn't live by herself no more.
Is she getting worse in the group home or better?
It's still the same. It ain't got worse. It ain't got better. It's just still like in the middle. And I just went over the other day and I talked to the social worker for her, and all the nurses is saying that she's refusing everything they trying to treat her. And she always she had done that for the probably the past 6, 7 years. Uh, when
Well,
I
in that
first started
is that a state-sponsored group home?
through hospice.
Haven't they done blood work on her and things like that?
Yes, the nurses come and do her blood work and stuff.
What do
But
they say?
everything is fine. And the only medicine she is taking is her blood pressure medicine.
What about her diet?
She don't eat pork, she only eat turkey and chicken, and she
This
eat
house,
vegetables.
the house that she was living in, Did you live in there also?
No, it was a senior living center.
Where she was?
Yes.
Were there any other people there like her?
Yeah. But she wasn't blind. I mean, they weren't blind, but they can see and stuff.
No, I
But
mean kind of nutsy.
no, they were
They,
just retired elderly people.
one of the things you think about, um, not only what's going on in the diet, but you also think about things like mold, um, stuff you breathe in,
Uh-huh.
and you can have that kind of behavior with people who breathe in mold or other types of parasites and funguses. Fungus does
No.
that. I
I just
mean,
want I just want to quickly say welcome to Leon who joined us. Hey, Leon.
How's
Yeah,
it going?
good. Yeah, Leon's from the Clean Water Foundation. So how's it going, Leon? Anything?
Everything's
That's
going
good.
pretty good. Hanging in there, hanging in there. Um, we just sent some water units to the Dominican Republic, South Africa, and Panama. So everything is going pretty well on that end.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the latest update. And we're still working with the private equity company to do a Coffee for a Cause Water for Children music concert that should be happening within the next 60 days with the funding coming in. So everything's been going really well.
Oh man, that's
That's
good, Mr.
good.
Leon.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I seen that you guys were talking about that senior abuse and it's really serious, senior abuse. So yeah, praying that everything turns out all right. Because senior abuse is no joke. A lot of times you got to go to some attorneys. They can work pro bono to see if that's the case, along with ombudsmen that could check these facilities to see if it's like what the gentleman said, fungus or mold or anything of that nature. So, and they got attorneys that'll work pro bono. They'll do it for free. And see if you got a lawsuit. Um, so I would look into that, just to, and it won't cost you anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to look into that too and see.
Yeah, you could probably Google it. Attorneys that elder abuse attorneys, and then give them a call, and they'll work for free. And then if it's a lawsuit, they just get a percentage.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
happened with some relatives of mine that we did. Yep,
Oh, okay. Where you at in the
I'm
States?
in Seattle.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, where you at?
Arizona.
Yeah, yeah, you could just Google it. They got attorneys that do that.
oh yeah, if you're in Arizona, they do.
You in Arizona, Papa?
Who?
John?
Hey,
How are we
Santa.
doing, everybody? No, I'm in Minnesota.
Ah, well.
He's where it's warm.
Well, I wouldn't say warm. We're a balmy 54 degrees today.
Oh man.
Well, that is warm.
Well, yeah, considering North
You
Pole
know,
is usually about 30 below.
That's
when
it.
when I grew up in St. Louis, we were happy to get 54 degrees this time of year.
Yeah.
We can almost wear shirt sleeves.
Well, I was outside. She dragged me outside to work in the backyard for a few minutes and burn some of the sticks and stuff. So, yeah, I was outside with just a t-shirt on. So, yeah, I'll take that. But Mother Nature's been off her meds here for the last month because 2 weeks ago we hit 85, and then we had a whole week of 75-degree weather, and then the following week it was 30.
And you had snow, right?
So, well, there was some warnings that were potentially snow, but we just go with the flow. You can not much we can do about it. We just say Mother Nature's gone off her meds.
Yeah, you got about another 2 or 3 months of that to go.
Right.
No, we're almost turning the curve here.
Trust me, you're not.
Yeah. You got an inside scoop, do you, Doc?
I do. I listen and learn about space weather.
Aha.
And you got this monster El Nino coming, or whatever. What is it? El Nino? Was that?
Is it
And
El Nino this year or El Nino?
yeah, El Nino. And it's just going to be really nasty.
I watched a very interesting video last night on Lake Mead. 30-year drought. They figure if things don't change in 90 days, Las Vegas could be out of water.
Yeah, that's serious.
South Texas is out of water.
Yeah. Yeah, because Lake Mead is, they said when they set up the dam in the 30s, there had been a 20-year excess amount of rainfall. So the levels were based on those, and it's gone down since 1940. The water level has dropped in Lake Mead. And they said now it's to the point where it's past the point of panicking. And of course, Washington is going, yeah, it'll fix it up. It's going to rain. And of course, the scientists are saying, no, this is way past. This is very serious. That Lake Mead and that water system supplies water to 5 states.
And it depends on the Colorado River.
Yeah, yeah.
Which actually that river comes down and it starts the Red River. No, the Colorado River goes down into the center of Texas and then over, and it's running out of water. The
Yeah.
Rio Grande's out of water. I mean, but we knew in 1990 that Texas was going to be out of water in 25 or 30 years.
Yeah, which is right where it's supposed right where we are. So they've known about this for 30 years, and they haven't started digging the ditches to some of these bigger rivers to say we need some of that water supply.
You know what the biggest cause of running out of water is? I didn't know this. Evaporation.
Well, the drought and the heats, yeah.
The heat. And what they're doing now in Phoenix, maybe it's in LA, but he's got these little plastic balls, and they're black, and they're filling up the lakes, so they cover the tops of the lakes.
Okay.
It's really fascinating.
I seen that on a video somewhere. I think it was one of the reservoirs in LA.
Yeah, it was. And that's really unique. I mean, that's actually taking science and you create jobs. Yep. And you're saving the water. And it has really prevented the reservoir from going down.
Yep, I believe that.
But we probably won't get that here in Texas. That would be too easy. But our lakes, our lakes are down because it hasn't rained in Oklahoma.
Right.
I mean, the big drought in western Oklahoma and western Texas. And typically,
but it's not just a year or 2-year drought. This has been going on for 20 years.
Typically, when you have a hurricane, when you have a drought like this, Mother Nature sends a hurricane.
Yeah.
That's and we haven't had a hurricane.
No.
Here probably since 2018 when Hurricane Harvey was here.
Right.
And Hurricane Harvey was the one that came up over Houston and just rained. for like 8 days. Typically, there's enough push that it pushes it west.
Yeah.
And there was one down in Corpus Christi, big, massive hurricane, big. It went about 3 or 4 blocks into Corpus Christi and stopped because the air was so dry.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't rain down there, and that's where they're out of water now.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
they don't have the, and you know they can't truck it in, and you can
Well,
only drink out of the plastic bottles for so long.
well, it's just like you said. Lake Mead is a bathtub ring, same as Lake Powell. So it's the Colorado River can't provide water for all the places that it was originally designed to do it. And then all that building and golf courses that's eating up all that water. So it's
You're
a serious
absolutely
issue.
correct. You're absolutely, because the water. That's another thing. The water runs off instead of going into the ground. There's no ground for it to go into. You're right about that. I forgot about that. That's another big thing that wastes water.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And then once it gets into the runoffs, well, it doesn't stop till it gets to the ocean
Ah,
or to the
wait.
back to the river.
Wait. The Mississippi River at Memphis, Tennessee, is less than 10 feet deep.
Well, in my backyard, it's about, there's spots there that's 35 feet.
Right. The Mississippi River starts where you are.
Yep.
Right.
Well,
But
further north, even, I think it's even another 200 miles north of me where it starts. By
well, they got
Bemidji,
snow up
Minnesota.
there. But by the time it gets to Memphis, it and nobody knows where it went.
Yeah.
It literally was like overnight, the water disappeared. It probably went
So
down
they
into
must
one of
be
the
having a hell
caverns.
of a time with the boats.
They can only go through one way at a time.
And that waterway is so important through that whole south central part of the country.
It's important. It's important because it carries all of the merchandise south.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to send it by boat than by truck.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think trains run that way anymore. I'm not sure trains run north and south anymore.
Not very much without doing the zigzag pattern.
Right. So you know, I mean that's a big blow. And then you know, yesterday we had 3 really big explosion volcanoes.
I didn't
So
hear about that. Where were the volcanoes?
there were 2 in in Indonesia, and then the big one in Japan.
So we'll be getting that cloud formation, that soot formation in about
Well,
7 days.
the one in Indonesia went up really, really high, probably 100,000 feet.
Wow. That's got some power.
And that's going to actually, I mean, that's the other thing that we're looking at, that the carrier um the carrier that goes the carrier wave current in the Atlantic Ocean that goes up north and turns and then comes back. They call it the AMOC or something like that, the Atlantic motion something. Anyway, that is dying. They talked about that, I don't know, in the early 2000s, that it was dying. And when that goes away, England's not going to have its nice weather anymore.
England.
Right. And that wave goes all the way down to the tip of South Africa and goes across and comes back up. It's really fascinating. I love this stuff. I just think it's fascinating to learn because you're learning the science. But the main part of that is if that dies, we could be going into a mini ice age. In fact, the last mini ice age we had started like that. And you know, we're starting to have the hantaviruses, which that was the plague.
Yeah.
It's getting spooky, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
You know, it's just Mother Nature.
Yeah. Yeah. It's goofy what this world is. Well, I shouldn't say the world. Mother Nature is doing a lot of the interesting stuff, but there's unfortunately some evil people that are helping promote different crap that is being promoted and utilized in the wrong aspect.
Yep.
Yeah.
I I mean the world, you, you know, you can't have good without evil.
No,
But my golly, we've got to do something to increase the good.
I'm trying.
Although on the other hand, I mean, if you look at what's going on in this country, Trump's losing. And the only way he's going to stay where he is by hijacking the election.
Listen to this. Of course, I put one of my stories on this morning, and it was a short. And this lady responds, "What a sweet moment, John. Your storytelling has such a calming, joyful energy to it. A nice pause in a noisy world. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing."
Yeah.
You know, we need more of that because I can't do everything. And I know it's an ugly world out there. And I emphasize it every day in my 2-minute video that I do. Let's promote happiness. Let's promote positivity. Share a smile with someone. I mean, there's so much negativity in the world, Doc, and you know it, and I know it, and Emily knows it, that we need to change it. Oh, there's Miss Sue joining us. But, you know, the reality of it is 1 leads to 2, 2 leads to 4, 4 leads to 8. But someone has to start. Someone has to start saying enough is enough. We can't conquer the world, but we can conquer one person at a time.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Lucas.
You're muted, Miss Sue. How are you? You're still muted.
I forgot I trying to get my
Oh.
sound set. And I gotta turn the sound.
Jim?
Give me just a second. I've got another on here.
Where are we traveling to today?
They were just at rugby.
Did we win at rugby today?
Oh, you're breaking up a little.
Can you hear me now? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There you are.
You better? All right. Yeah, they won. They played Texas State. Wow. Yeah. I think it's hard to tell score because it's not posted up anywhere and the games are fast, but I'm pretty certain they actually won all 3. And that last game, that was a little brutal. Actually, after the game, Alana came over and showed us some of her war wounds because she did a flying tackle from behind with somebody. Like, if she would have missed her, the other team would have scored and they probably would have lost. It was that close to the game. And she got her down. So that was fun. She didn't feel good about how that ended up. And her leg's going to remind her of that moment for the next, I don't know, couple weeks.
Oh, Oh, I'm sure.
got the marks, but it was a good game. They had a good time. And as parents on the sideline, we had a good time too. And we got to cheer really well for our crew today.
So your weather looks pretty decent over there today?
It was, yeah, it was, whenever the sun popped out, it felt amazing. When the sun was behind the clouds and it was a little breezy, then we had blankets to wrap up in because it was a little cool. And then as soon as the last game finished, it started to rain. So timing could not have been better. It was awesome.
Really?
Really, really good day. So yeah, game started this morning at I think about 8:30, and they just finished the last game before I hopped on here.
Well,
that's a long time to be playing.
I've got to go, you guys. Thank you, John.
Dr. Harvey, appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. H. Great conversation. Thank you, sir.
Hello. Ho, ho,
And there's
ho.
Marianne joining us.
Hi, Santa Papa John. We are at a art walk fair here in San Carlos, Mexico, at the Colibri restaurant. Vendors are here with their products, gifts for Mother's Day. And I coordinated a birthday party here for Maru. She's a hair and nail salon owner. And Monica's birthday is Wednesday. And so she treats her staff to, a day off, and they're going to be coming over. So we're getting ready here, and I got my books out display. So I know you join us. I'm wondering if you'd be kind enough to complete our book club here.
It's been a couple crazy weeks. If you didn't hear last week, I was down in the hospital in Minneapolis with my brother-in-law who did pass away on Thursday. But we were there all day Saturday and Sunday, and then we got home Monday. We're there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So my wife got to spend some time with her brother before he did pass. But you know what? He passed of cancer and heart disease. So it's a blessing in disguise, and he's not in pain anymore. So that's a good thing. And then you're muted, Marianne.
He's a spirit in disguise, Santa Papa John.
Absolutely. And I won't be here next weekend because I got a grad party starting already.
So do we have time to read
Drive, Sue. I'm going to pretend I'm you.
So do we have time to read the chapter of the book?
We do.
All right. And Sue, I know you're on the road, so our video trailer that kind of shows the book. We do that.
What chapter are we on?
Oh, good question. We did Water is Life, the last one, and I think we're let me find mine here.
Well, chapter 7 is For the Love of Water.
My book here. We did, yeah. I think we're on Don't Be a Fossil Fuel. Don't Be a Fossil Fuel. Chapter 5.
Oh, okay. Don't be a fossil fuel. This one's a long one. Holy. Like 6 pages. But that's okay. All right. It says Friday. Don't be a fossil fuel. This one, folks. There we go. Cool Acts of Kindness by Marianne from Waikiki and Susan Sims. If you haven't got it, it's available at, where's it available, Marianne? Where can they order the book? Can you hear me, Marianne?
Ariane, you're
Yes,
on
I
mute.
can. We got a little music sometimes. Got a little music in the background for the event, but yes, I can. And go ahead. Don't be a fossil fuel.
Where's the
Chapter
book available?
The books are available on Amazon, and all classroom teachers can get copies of the books from donorschoose.org. We're partnering with Clean Water Foundation out of Seattle, Washington, founder Leon McLaughlin. This book is dedicated to him, and the book is about climate change as part of the series for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying, and climate change. And we appreciate you, Santa Papa John, as being our storyteller and getting the good news out for clean water that everybody is deserves, and what we're all doing around the world. So this is an educational chapter, as all the chapters are, about learning about water. And don't be a fossil fuel.
Right, here we go. The children wasted no time in getting to their camp classes that morning. They were awake and ready, but some of them also shared that they were feeling depressed and saddened by the state of the world and the future of the planet. It feels like there is no hope, one young girl confided. The problem is so big. Can anything we do really make a difference? Asked another. Greta Thunberg thanked the children for sharing their feelings and offered her support. I know it's easy to get discouraged, and sometimes it does feel hopeless. I also go through moments like this in my life, she admitted. It's important we take care of our hearts too, while we care for our fragile planet. And yes, it is fragile. She went on to tell them that if they spend less time in front of their TVs, phones, and computers and more time in nature every day, they would be happier and healthier. Nature brings us back into balance and heals our worries and upsets. So be sure to commit to spending time outdoors every day and to getting exercise. Sunshine will also bring you back into a state of optimism. We will be going into a nature hike this afternoon, as well as working in the garden, which will lift all of our spirits. And I just came in from outside. I actually worked in the backyard a little bit. The next lesson was on the carbon cycle and the fossil fuels through other live stream broadcasts, this time all the way from Antarctica. They were introduced to a beautiful polar bear named Antarctica and her penguin pal, Mr. Penmanship. Hello, children, Auntie greeted them. She was barely visible because her big white furry coat blended in so perfectly with the snow and ice. But they could see her beautiful face as she addressed them. It is hot in here, or is it just me? She asked. Giggle, giggle, giggle. I'm sure you've heard that the earth is warming. Yes, in the past 20 years we have had the highest temperatures ever recorded. Not only is my house melting, but it is getting really hot in this heavy fur coat. And I begin to lose my hearing because of the constant fever that I have. Antarctica shared with them. Mr. Penmanship, an impressive emperor penguin, was more easily spotted because he was wearing his finest black and white tuxedo. He waved and clapped his flippers, offering an enthusiastic hello to the children. Because of her hearing loss, Mr. Penmanship also used his flippers as best as he could to communicate with Antarctica in sign language. Another set of creatures that know sign language. Mr. Penmanship continued. Scientists have been observing Earth for a long time through NASA satellites and other instruments. They collect information about the planet's health. With this data and our own experience, we know that the Earth's climate is getting warmer. This is called global warming. If we don't do something about it, our home will melt and we will have nowhere to live. Humans will lose their homes too because the melting of the polar ice caps will bring flooding to the coastlines, he warned. You learned earlier that the rain cycle on our planet, but you did not know that the Earth also has a carbon cycle, he asked. Mr. Penmanship spent the next hour teaching the children about the carbon cycle and how it contributes to global warming. They learned that when plants and animals die, they are buried in the earth. After many years, their remains can turn into fossil fuels. When these fuels, such as coal and oil, are burned, they release a gas called carbon dioxide into the air. Some of this carbon dioxide can be absorbed by trees and plants, and the oceans can absorb carbon dioxide too. But some of it remains in the atmosphere and gets trapped there. The extra gas is called greenhouse gas. Have you ever been inside a greenhouse? Mr. Penmanship asked. It's pretty warm in there, and this is how and why our Earth is warming up. Mr. Penmanship explained that there are alternative fuels such as wind and solar that don't create greenhouse gases. These are also called renewable energies because they are never depleted, like coal and oil. And did you know that it is possible to tap into renewable power of the ocean's waves for energy as well? Indeed, the children wanted to learn more about this. In your state of Hawaii, they are now capturing energy from the ocean through a new technology called Oe, which uses the power of the ocean's waves. The first place is in operating is along the windward coast of Oahu, Mr. Penmanship told. Then they showed the children a picture of how Oe floats on the water and catches those waves, capturing power and transferring that energy into the electric grid. It is strong enough to withstand the huge forces that waves can exert, and it can also be in the salt water without corroding. He explained it generates electricity not only when waves crash into it, but also when they recede. So, two ways. The children then learned that Hawaii is the first state in the country to commit to achieving 100% renewable energy for electricity. Mr. Penmanship also asked them to think of ways that they could personally reduce the use of fossil fuels. I ride my bike to school, said Kai. I walk to the store, said his sister Nalani. I don't eat meats, shared another child, because that grazing of cattle is destroying the rainforest and means less trees to absorb the carbon dioxide in the air. Very good, Mr. Penmanship applauded, and there is something else we can do. To tell you more about it, I'd like to introduce you to my son, Little Tux. At the moment, a very small furry penguin appeared on the screen. He greeted everybody by waving his little flipper. In it, he held a pen. You may wonder why I'm holding this pen. My father and I believe in the power of the pen and the power of the penguins. That is why we write stories, lots and lots of letters. We send our letters to the government officials and to all the other penguins, asking them to take action and to pass laws that support solutions to global warming and climate change, said Little Tux. It makes a difference. The cameras then turned to show the children thousands and thousands of penguins who were busy writing letters. Now, wouldn't that be an interesting scene? You can start your own writing letter campaign too, Little Tux said. Never forget the power of the pen. And with that, Antarctica, Mr. Penmanship, and Little Tux signed off from the video feed. Greta followed up by teaching the children how to write letters to the government officials, both in their state of Hawaii and in Washington, D.C. Once they understand how to write these letters and who to send them to, the children decided to give their first letter writing campaign a name. They called it the Don't Be a Fossil Fool campaign. That afternoon, they took time to write letters to many of their government officials, asking them to lessen our reliance on fossil fuels, and they committed to asking their friends and family members to join their letter writing campaigns. They would start campaigns on other matters too, such as plastic pollution. After dinner, around a blazing campfire that night, Lucy Lynch serenaded them with another fine song. This time it was Rich and Radiant. And there we go, folks. That is the chapter in the book today. That's pretty awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Santa Papa John. We enjoy your storytelling every Saturday here on the World of Ability podcast. We want to shout out to our sponsors, such as Kurt Sue Roscoff, the host, and Emily, our podcast engineer, every Saturday doing this, either in studio, live, or remote on the road. And wherever you are, we are sharing the good news of peace, love, happiness, and thanks. That's the soundtrack. It's Bridget singing here at this Mother's Day Art Fair walk here. And we also want to thank Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel out of Toronto, Canada, who sponsors this. And we're live streaming through On the Mark TV out of Phoenix, Arizona with 220 networks. Also on the Mark TV, showcasing my book trailers and Denny's restaurants in Texas. We're getting the messages out again of peace, love, happiness, and thanks. Happy Mother's Day around the world. And so go out and play. I'm Marianne of Waikiki. Mahalo, Santa Papa John.
Awesome.
Gracias.
Great job, Marianne. And yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know, I hope you children find some time to spend it with you because Santa's missing her mom and he can't spend time with his mom anymore. So remember, while you've got a mother, spend some time with her and do something nice for her. And remember, that doesn't mean you have to spend $1 million on her. A lot of people will spend time with her, help her in the garden, maybe make her dinner, do something nice for your mother tomorrow. Santa Papa John throwing his 2 cents worth into the conversation to help mothers.
Oh, hello,
Volunteering.
Anja. Hello, it's Marianne of Waikiki here. I'm with Alex Mendoza, the owner of the Colibri restaurant here. He does so many amazing charity events here for the community. And just want to introduce him. He had the book fair 2 weeks ago with us. We got to showcase the books and Spanish book authors here. What a community of culture, diversity, and sharing the good news of peace, love, happiness, and thanks. So, Alex, tell us about the events and the fundraisers you have ongoing here.
Well, we support the whole community. So we do different types of fundraising, such as supporting the children, the animals, the sea creatures, writers, creators, artists, local vendors. Right now, we're having an art walk today, supporting the local entrepreneurs who show who create their own candles, their own jewelry, their own pretty much everything, their artwork. And so we do as much as we can do to support the community, and keep locals close, and then also community close as well.
And you support the Rotary and
The Rotary, yes, everyone as much as we can. We got to give to receive, right?
That's right. This is the place to be. And so, so I'm honored that we did a book signing and fair here. We're ongoing. So thank you again, Alex.
Welcome.
We'll do
Thank
more.
you. Absolutely.
And back to you guys. And thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day and aloha and hola, adios.
Awesome. Very cool.
Love it. Thank you so much. Nice to be able to put a face to the name. I know we've heard about him in the past. So thank you so much, Marianne. And you guys are amazing. This has been quite the day, quite a whirlwind. And it takes community coming together to pull this all together. And I do want to make sure to go around the group here. I know we've got, let's see, where are we at here? We got about 7 minutes left in our time together. I want to give everybody a chance to just highlight some things that are happening in your corner of the world. Make sure to mention your website, any take-home message kind of thing that you might have. And Myron, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with you, if that's all right. You've been with us since the get-go today. You got the full ride going on here, and I appreciate you very much. Want to just remind us all again about your organization and what you all have coming up?
Yes, organization called Real Fathers Inc. We help single dads out, and we have an event coming up June the 20th from 11 to 3, and it's here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's an event where we support dads and stuff. We give them motivator speakers come to talk to them. We give them swag bags, gift cards, and we have a little dinner for them. Just to show that somebody out here got your back. So you can go on my website at realfathersinc.org to check out my website and sign up for the newsletter too. We do newsletters and stuff. And we got a little more other things coming down the pike, trying to collaborate with some other good nonprofits and just trying to get a awareness out here for what I'm doing because it's not enough awareness of single dads out here. So that's why I'm fighting. That's why I want my mission. And like I said, just go on my website or you can call me at 480-450-7358. Or you can email me at Myron at realfathersinc.org. Or like I said, go on my website, realfathersinc.org, sign up for the newsletter. And that's it. Thank you, Miss Sue. I appreciate you. And happy
Awesome.
Mother's
Thank
Day
you
to
so
you.
much, Myron. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. So,
Yeah.
Santa, I'm going to pass it your way. Anything that's coming up in the near future with you? And you mentioned about your Wednesday night book club. Or I don't know if book club's the right word. I got that in my head from today. So, Santa Papa John, what kind of things do you have coming up in the next week or two?
Oh, we got lots going on. Of course, Wednesday night we've got story time with Santa every Wednesday night, and the story Wednesday night was about a koala that learned to speak in a little more softly so he could be heard. Create stories that are not just Santa, not just elves, not just about the North Pole. I do stories from around the world that are positive, hopeful, and have a good moral fiber. So, folks, I'm part of a new television show that's coming up, Stu and Lori Variety Show, and I'm part of a car giveaway. Not just one car, but we're going to be giving a car every month for a full year, plus the gas. I mean, just think of that. That's worth more than the car is gas for a whole year. So I'm excited to see where this is going to go and how it's going to open up, folks. So there's lots of things going on. So check out my YouTube channel. I've just hit 500 subscribers on my YouTube, over 200,000 views on my YouTube channel, over 100,000 followers on TikTok. My social media is starting to really spread because of people like you listening, paying attention, and supporting me. So thank you for everybody that supports me out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Santa Papa John. If anyone wants to meet you, we have the networking group that is taking place on the first and third Mondays at 5 o'clock Central. People are always welcome to hop on in and join that conversation. It's always a good group. And it's the same Zoom link as what we're on right now. And that number is, actually, Kurt, I might need you up on this. It's 404 058 6152. Did I see it right?
That's it.
Woo! I got it right off the top of my head. I was not sure I could do that. So again, 404 058 6152 is that Zoom link. So come on in. You're welcome to join us on here at that link. Again, you're watching us live right now potentially, and that is how you can join in and participate here. And also, like we said, on the first and third Monday of the month at 5 o'clock Central with Santa Papa John and his VIP panel. So, and Marianne, I just want to pass it back to you one last time here for any final words from you. Not sure if I caught her at a good moment here, but yeah, Marianne of Waikiki, if you wanted to have any closing thoughts.
She's
And I know she's with a bunch of people, so perhaps, well, we all know, it's Acts of Kindness series. I got Random Acts of Kindness in my head from the car giveaway now. I love it. So actsofkindnessseries.com. Again, actsofkindnessseries.com is Marianne's website, where you can go check out the books and find links and all the things for her. With what we have here, World of Ability Podcast Network. You can find us on YouTube at Ability Network. And also, if you want to see all the shows we've got going on, find us on our website, which is under construction at the moment. It is getting more and more as the days go on here, but you can see it at worldofability.my.canva.com. That site. Oh my gosh, I don't have it in front of me right now. Please see it at canva.com. So worldofability.my.canva.com. So that is, I think I'm going to call that a wrap for today. You guys are amazing. What an awesome group here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Emily, thank you so much for holding this all together here in the background and on screen today. Did you have any last words that you want to share with us, Emily?
I just wanted to thank everybody who is here, Santa, Myron, Marianne, Leon, Lucas. You guys are welcome everybody's welcome to come back next week or every Saturday or here at 1:00 Central. And so, or join us on any of our other things that we have going on during the week. So, that's kind of what to say at the moment.
All right. Well, thank you guys so very much. We'll be back next week, same time, same place, every Saturday for World of Ability from 1 to 3 Central. And as always,